Okay, so first thing looks like they're runes. I see they're going sorcery, main tree, and domination secondary. Seems fine to me. I usually run that. I run this exact rune setup. Starting Q level 1, that's a little bit weird. That probably... I'd normally on Zyra, you should start E, because it gives you way better... Like, you can... It's a CC move level 1, it's way better damage, and it has easier time if you're trying to shove the wave, because it's just straight. It's straight through, can hit all 6 minions if you want. Whereas your Q's not as useful until you have a W, so what you want to do is you want to go EWQ is like my preferred max order on Zyra. I think most people do that order as well. So this game and more being streamed over on my Twitch. Submit your games in my Discord for review. Based off of how we're kind of playing here, we're playing a little bit too far back. Definitely want to be playing a little bit more forward. Probably would be doing so if they had E instead of Q, because Q does not really provide very much. Definitely want to be in a position where like you can auto this Varus whenever he's trying to get CS here. You never want to just give up, let free lane pressure and just let the guy free hit. He wants to decide whether or not he's last hitting the minion or he's hitting you to trade back. That's how you keep the pressure on. Also, never want to, when you're against Lux, do everything you can not to stack up on your ADC, because she's just going to throw E at both of you then. You want it to only hit one of you, and preferably when your ADC's low, you want it to be on you. So that's why you want to stand forward, you want to pressure them. Good E, gets the cleanse out. Want to be playing forward now that you know that there's no cleanse on Varus. With Lux being Noom, definitely want to be standing up here, be in a more like a position to punish the Varus for trying to auto. Backing up, maybe they think that the enemy jungler is on bot side. It's definitely possible. But the enemy bot lane is really not in a position to help Nidalee if it is here. She's just going to chuck a spear, but that's really all she can do here. Should not have played out like that. If Jinx was playing a little bit more forward, not playing as afraid, that would have just been a free kill. Lux would have been dead. Jinx would have gotten excited, and Nidalee would have had really nothing she could do. So, okay, we're maxing E, but we started Q. I mean, E max is what you should be doing. It does way more damage. Because where all of your Q's damage comes from is the plants, but the plants don't increase in damage based off of points in it. It's only the actual skill shot that increases in damage. You only need 1 point in Q. Huge wave, definitely gonna want to get this crashed. I wouldn't slow push this, otherwise it's gonna set up an opportunity for the enemy jungler to gank. I'd probably have dumped like my E on the wave or something to help Jinx clear it as fast as possible. Gets a good snare on the Lux. Jarvan felt like the play wasn't going to happen and then walked away, but then ended up having to flash back. Now this Varus should be dead here. Jarvan should not be the one tanking. Huge mistake with the Jarvan. Should have let the Zyra open with the tank. Because of Zyra's position, she could drop the tower aggro before she died. Vision score seems a little low. I'm wondering if we couldn't have dropped a ward prior to recalling here. Yeah. Enemy team is doing dragon now because we didn't have any vision. Oh, Lux is dead. That was a good snare. Blue team do collect the dragon, but red team get 2 kills back. Now we want to shove this wave as fast as possible. So Make sure we're using our abilities on this wave here. Taking too long to shove this. Should definitely have used E or Q on the ranged minions to get that shoved in as fast as possible, because then we could have probably gotten 2 plates. I think right here we might only get 1. Luck's taking her time to get back to lane here. You can see the just on the out, just barely not getting that plate. They're gonna get it on the next push probably, but could have had it now. Zyra, with how the lane has been playing out, is playing way too far back, giving too much respect to the enemy team. Like, Varus can try and throw an ult, but, like, if you just drop R, press E, Q, like, EW and ult, Varus is dead 100% before any damage comes off. Need to get some vision in the try, too. I've not seen... We've just been sitting on our wards here. We placed the one in the river, one behind us, but nothing in the try, despite having complete pressure on bot lane. That's just going to give Nidalee an opportunity to get behind us for the gank. We spot Nidalee topside, which gives Zyra the confidence to walk up and get the vision in the try, but this could have been done 30, 40 seconds earlier. Because all you have to do is you press W and Q in a bush, and you've got a ward in there. That ward that blocks a spear. Really early recall. Gets a good kill though. But only 1 for 1. Really need to be setting up some vision. Very much so lacking on vision this game so far. It's a good clear to keep the wave frozen in front up, but after you freeze the wave like that, you don't hit it again with another move. This is good. Getting the behind their turret ward. This third ward not that useful, to be honest. Doesn't really give you any extra information that other ward already gave you. Where I'd be putting that third ward right here. You can just hover this wall, press it, put it here, walk in here, put it here. Way more useful vision. Less likely to get cleared too. Bot should rotate to mid here because they already took their turret. Victor should be going bot. Now we have like a weird AFK moment here, but we need to get 1 more ward down on the map because they cleared our ward in the try. Could be on top side, could be on bot side. Put it here, put it here, put it. You know, you can put it here. Like there's a lot of places it could go. That's a little bit too defensive when you can see Nidalee on bot side. And then we put 2 defensive. We place a very defensive ward here, but then we play extremely aggressive. Like if you're gonna play like that, that ward might as well have been right here. Also, when you're CC'd and you're about to die, you still can place vision. So could have actually placed a ward right here as she died as well. That would have had really big value for their team. What you want to do is, like, if you're afraid of this Nidalee, you want to get some plants out in front of you, and you want to get them in the bushes and play in a way where if she threw a spear at you, it's going to hit a plant, you know? So you're not actually endangered from Nidalee. I'd even... You just saw the angle where that spear came from? I'd have even... As soon as that spear got thrown, I'd have put a plant down there. Dragon gone, you want some vision on top side now. We want to get into topside river and probably put down another ward. We have only 2 wards placed on the map right now. We have this one and this one. Get it here. Put it right here. Put it here. Any of these locations. More vision, the less likely somebody's getting snared by something that can kill them. Like Nidalee Spear. You're not getting collapsed on by Set. You're not getting flanked by Lux. It's like, just important. That ward, not very good. It's good to clear this ward if for laning phase. Honestly, I'd have kept the sweeper because that ward doesn't really provide them that much when it's bot lane mid. Because bot lane's not roaming anywhere. You're not really getting anything for it. They don't have like a flank TP. There's nothing. Save that sweeper for like when you know there's more wards to clear, you know? Also, staying way too long on the map here with no wards. When you run out of wards and your team has died, you look for an opportunity to reset. Just healed absolutely nothing there for no reason. Help your Jinx get the waves in. I mean, yeah, there you go. Like what she wants to do is she wants to get tower damage down. You don't steal the CS, but you hit it so that way she can just clear it with a single rocket. You prep the wave. Really want to get some offensive vision down. We want some wards where on the enemy side of the map. Way too defensive of a pink ward for no reason. We have vision. We have offensive vision that already has been placed. Get a ward over the wall here. Help your Camille out. Nidalee isn't ganking in a certain direction here. Nidalee's going for hopping over a wall, like right here, here. Getting a ward right here can spot that. Getting a ward here spots this. You pop the bomb plant when you get that vision over there, so that way it's much harder for Nidalee to get a gank off. If you put that ward there, you would have noticed Nidalee sweepering, looking to get a double kill. So it all makes a big difference. On support, vision is extremely important. You got to be putting it in very important places. And if you do, and the enemy support's not, you will feel like the game will be way easier for you. You'll feel completely in control. So a bit of a weird situation here. Red team kind of looking like they just really have dragon fever. Felt like they had to do some crazy play in order to stop blue team from getting soul point. But honestly, if anybody was pushing anything else there while blue team was trying to get in, Zyra could have kept poking them. They could not actually take that dragon. Reset. Do we have wards? We have 2 wards. I'd place another ward. You've got the extra vision. Put it down. Like, you know what I mean? Put it right here. You're gonna pick up your pink. You're gonna put it somewhere else anyways. As you're about to recall, you have an extra ward in your inventory, and you have a ward slot available on the map. Put it down right where you are. That vision's better than no vision. You're gonna get 3 wards as soon as you go back to base anyways. You're not losing out on anything putting you down. Work with our team, get wards down. Zyra honestly doesn't even really need that much help from her team. She's just pressing Q and W. The enemy team is just gonna feel pressured to leave, and then you're gonna slowly creep your vision line forward. Pretty sure we got wards up. Yep, we got wards up. We got 2 wards on the map. Get them down. Taking forever to get our wards down, and because of that, we just drop a random Zyra R that doesn't do anything. Put a ward here. Put a ward here. Extremely valuable ward in that bush, but we're not putting it down. Really needs to work on their vision mechanics. Like, they definitely, if they lose this game, it's gonna be a big reason is gonna be because they're not getting vision in the correct spots. They're just kind of walking around. Feels like we don't know where we should be going. Shoving this wave is like taking the resources for yourself. I mean, you can do that if you don't trust your team. You definitely want to do that on an AP carry when if you're doing that, which I've done definitely before. But we need to get some wards down. Got 3 wards here. Put one right here. That's a terrible ward spot. Shift that ward right here. It spots everybody coming this direction, spots everybody coming this direction, spots everybody coming this direction. This ward does nothing where it is. Because your second ward should be right here. See, because you placed this ward here, you had to place another ward here. This ward is like very useless. It spots one direction. If you wanted that ward, why not put that ward here? Way more useful. Just it's overlapping vision lines. They're covering each other. When you want bigger, like a bigger area covered, kind of in La La Land here. Should have reset already if you wanted to get to the dragon. This is too late of a reset. No wards. Face checking. Just a really bad situation. Now the whole enemy team is coming from fog. Nobody knows where they are. And we just get ace. Nobody knows where anybody is, so we just get absolutely aced. And it looks like, I think we're going to get an FF right after. So yeah, join my Discord and submit your games for the next VOD review.